I am going to teach you type of immunoglobulins. So first first immunoglobulin in the IgG. IgG is the basically monomeric and the 75 to 80% of total serum immunoglobulin present in the IgG, and IgG play the dominant role in the chronic infection of the secondary response. Basically आपको समझना होगा what is the chronic infection and what is the acute infection. So chronic infection is the long term infections and acute infection is the short term infection. So having a four classes of IgG like IgG 1, IgG 2, IgG 3, IgG 4. Slightly variation in the CS3 domain, so that's why IgG are the classified in four parts. So concentration wise, IgG is greater then IgG2 then IgG and the smallest सबसे कम कंसंट्रेशन प्रेजेंट होता है IgG4 में 59% of concentration present in the IgG1, 20% of concentration present in the IgG2, 5% in IgG3 and 3% is IgG3. If we अगर हम मॉलिकुलर वेट के अकॉर्डिंग देखें तो मॉलिकुलर वेट के अकॉर्डिंग जो G3 होता है उनका मॉलिकुलर वेट सबसे ज़्यादा होता है. उसके बाद G3 इज़ द ग्रेटर दैन द G1 एंड all other three IgG is equal molecular weight like G1, G2 and G4. एंड अगर हम हाफ लाइफ के अकॉर्डिंग बात करें तो अकॉर्डिंग टू द हाफ लाइफ G1 is equal to the G2 is equal to the G4 and these three is the greater than the G3. Half life of these three is the 23 days and half life of G3 is the 8 days. G1 means IgG1, IgG2, IgG4, IgG3 and जो IgG होते हैं वो behave as a opsin and help in the opsonizations. Except IgG2, all other IgG cross the placenta and this IgG are the effective complement activator and single binding site present in the IgG. Then second antibodies are the IgM. IgM is the pentameric and IgG is the monomeric. Monomeric means only one single antibodies and IgM are the pentameric. Pentameric means 5 antibodies. These 5 antibodies are the joined by the disulfide bond. So this pentameric structure are the very stable due to the disulfide bond and additional J chain is the present in the IgM and these are the J chain. Structure of J chain is this. And concentration of serum is present in this immunoglobulins is only the 5 to 10%. These are the pentameric and these antibodies are the responsible for the polymerizations and these are the first antibodies which is produced by the newborn babies and it is also first antibodies which are responsible response against the infections and most effective complement activators. And due to the pentameric there are 3 binding sites are present in this IgM and in IgG only one binding site is present due to the monomeric. So third one is the IgA. So guys, ig IgA is the dimeric. So due to the dimeric structure of these antibodies is like this, मतलब दो एंटीबॉडीज होते हैं, दो टू एंटीबॉडीज इज द कनेक्टेड बाय द जे चेन एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन आईजीए एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी कंपोनेंट प्रेजेंट होते हैं, लाइक दीज आर द सेक्रेटरी कंपोनेंट विच प्रेजेंट ओनली इन द आईजीए and concentration of serum is present in the IgA is the 10 to 15%. These are the dimeric and very important characteristics of the IgA is IgA is the present in the external secretion like mucus, saliva, tears, human males एंड ब्लड में भी प्रेजेंट होते हैं आईजीए एंड एक्सटर्नल सिक्रेशन में जब आईजीए प्रेजेंट होता है दैट इज द डिनोटेड बाय द एस आईजीए आईजीए इज द एंटीबॉडी एंड एस इज डिनोटेड टू द सेक्रेटरी कंपोनेंट. So JSN is the responsible for the polymerizations and the secretory component prevent the site for the proteolytic digestion. So it provides the mucous immunity. Among all the IgG, production of IgA is the 2/3. So fourth immunoglobins is the IgE. The only role of IgE is it's provide the response against the allergic and hypersensitive reactions, and a receptor for IgE is present in the basophils, eosinophil and Marsh cell. What is basophils, eosinophils, Marsh cell? I will discuss in the cells of immune system. So last one is the IgD. These are the only antibodies जिसका कोई रोल नहीं है. So there is no role of IgD antibodies, and these are the monomeric. So order wise अगर हम concentration wise बात करें then IgG is greater than IgA, greater than IgM, greater than IgD, IgE, and molecular weight wise IgM is greater than all other immunoglobins because IgM is pentameric, and after IgM is IgA because this is the dimeric, then IgA is the greater than IgE, IgE is greater than IgD, and IgD is greater than IgG. And half-life, according to the half-life, IgG is greater than, then IgG is greater than IgA, IgA is greater than IgM, IgM is greater than IgD, IgD is greater than IgE. So these are the types of the immunoglobins. Okay, thank you. I will discuss cells of immune system in a next lecture. Thank you.